McKinney shedded off that receiver and decided to drop his shoulder at the goal line. He could have made a business decision and just threw his body out the way and reached out there with an arm and made it look good. Stoudemire had 6 tackles. 6 of them were solo tackles. They keep talking about Shiloh coming back. If he wasn't the coach's son, he would not be starting over Carter Stoudemire. That's just Arden Walker, 6 tackles, 5 solo. He didn't get a sack. Kyle Green got a sack. Akinola got a sack. 5 tackles, 5 solo, plus a sack. Silman Craig, 5 tackles, 5 solo. He don't need no help. Jalen Wester, 4 tackles, 4 solo, forced fumble. That stat's not even on here. About DJ McKinney. DJ McKinney, he made the ultimate sacrifice to make a statement to the rest of the college football world, and that is even the last line of defense. When it comes to Colorado's defense, you're going to be met with a shoulder pad, an opposition, because he could have made a business decision when Jefferson was running towards him, running towards the goal line with a head of steam. We're talking about a 250-pound quarterback. McKinney shedded off that receiver and decided to drop his shoulder at the goal line. He could have made a business decision and just threw his body out the way and reached out there with an arm and made it look good. But he decided to drop his shoulder, which gave the crowd the sonic boom that they wanted. Jefferson scored, and he did his little Superman pose. But that would have not been possible if it wasn't for the attempted play that DJ McKinney tried to make at that goal line. He made a statement for Colorado football. He made a statement for the coaching ability of Deion Sanders. And he made a statement to the rest of the college football world that even if you get past our defensive linemen, if you get past our linebackers, if you get past our safety, and there's nothing left but a corner, you are going to be contested, until you reach the goal line. And that was a huge, huge statement, considering how bad he looked against Baylor. He got burnt in the corner to put them up by 30, to put them up like I believe it was 31-24. He got burnt late in the game. And then I think previous to that, he dropped the interception. It went straight through 2 hands. For him to bounce back and still be that lockdown corner and yet to get an interception. Preston Hodge now has 2. So that's kind of weighing on him. So shout out to DJ McKinney for stepping up. Preston Hodge, the interception that he got in that game reminded me of the interception that Trevor Woods got in the end zone against TCU last season. It was a bit of deja vu because that interception propelled us forward into the victory that we achieved against TCU in the first game of the season. And I feel the same way about that Preston Hodge interception in that game, because it was a game changer. Anytime you take the ball away from another team, especially in the beginning of the game, because it's all about momentum and belief. And the belief that we can win was born to a degree in that play. So shout out to the corners and shout out to the offensive line, the defensive line, the offensive line. The trenches stepped up on both sides of the ball. And K-State, they got a running quarterback, and he's going to be running for his life. But most importantly, we're going to make him throw the ball into the kind of coverages that he's never seen before. It's going to be press man, and they're going to get dogged out. I think we're going to have more turnovers in the secondary turnovers than we've had all season, because this kid doesn't understand his limitations. But he's going to learn his limitations. I like his running ability. Yeah, he's a good athlete. Looked like he ran some track or something. But it's going to be hard to run track if you can't get past the interior line. You know what I mean? You're going to have to throw it up there, and that's where we're going to take it out of the air. So, especially at home, too. So, we just basically the Colorado Buffaloes just went to Florida and beat up on their homeboy, on Coach Prime's home state. He just beat up on the homeboy, took all the recruits. Now we got a stranger coming to Folsom Field, the Boulder, Colorado, riding with Dylan Edwards, who is going to try to tell them what it's all about, but we getting ready to show them what it's all about. So, I wish Dylan the best, though. Keep your head down, you know what I mean? Learn how to get down, learn how to duck. Don't try to run between the tackles. Don't make that mistake. Try to excel on the kickoff team, special teams where you might see a weakness, but don't try to get downhill anywhere near our secondary or anywhere near that, because Dylan, we like you, but it is what it is. So let's look forward to K-State. We got a bye, so we're gonna get a bunch of film in. We're gonna get a bunch of practice sets and maybe a couple of new wrinkles and stuff like that. You know what a bye is like. But why does K-State have a bye and we also have a bye? That I don't understand that at all. I wanted to watch them play this Saturday so I could scout them. But it turns out it looks like both teams have a bye. If I'm wrong, in the comments, please explain that to me. Help me understand that. But why would we have a bye and K-State has a bye at the same time? I mean, this ain't the Super Bowl. What's going on? Anyway, man, if you understand what something I don't, man, in the comments, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what the heck is going on. But, go Buffs. If you're a Buff fan, man, you are riding high right now because that was a ass whooping. Man,